Welcome back. You tune into your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso, only on SABC3 on your Feel Good Friday morning. Right now, we are very, very excited. Bailey described it a little bit earlier on. She was having a fan moment, all right? But our next guest...
Don't say it in front of him. Come on.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to make you blush right now. Robert Kiyosaki in studio. Of course, he's the author of that very, very well-known book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He changes the way people perceive and view money, how to go around money. So he's here to share some wisdom with us this morning. He's also in South Africa at the moment for the Masters of Wealth event, which we'll also mention a little bit later. Robert, can I please shake your hand, my friend?
Honored. Thank you.
Welcome.
I love that dog.
Right?
I wish my dog was that well behaved.
Well, Robert, it's a pleasure to meet you. And I mean, you are most famous for really helping people and inspiring them.
Yes, thank you.
Why do you think that this book has become, or is still so incredibly popular?
Well, because we've all had a rich dad and a poor dad, you know, and some people, oh, it's my dad, you know. And I heard one guy says, but Dad, that's you. So I said, you know, it's a timely book. I'm very concerned about the growing gap between the rich and everybody else. And as you know, we have no financial education in our schools. And the world, as you know, is in an economic crisis. Mm-hmm. And simply because there's not simply, but there's no financial education. People have no idea what's going on. So that's why I write and I speak and I talk and write books.
Well, I think the main message, you know, especially when it comes to the book, is that you need to have a rich mindset when it comes to money. But I think for a lot of people that are struggling a little bit financially, it is very difficult to change their mindset in terms of, you know, being a kind of a rich mindset. So what would your advice be, you know, to our viewers out there this morning? How do you go about that? How do you change the way you think?
Well, it's not easy, and I've had to change my own mindset, and I've been broke. And I've had to pull myself out of the gutter. So I would say most of it is spiritual. It has to be in your heart. You know, can you stand up again? Can you stand up again? We all fall down, but not everybody stands up again.
Right.
And that's the difference. Yes.
Everyone, or you're the one always giving amazing advice. What is the best advice you've received financially?
I should be more like Elon Musk, the great South African. That guy's a genius, man. No, I'm not kidding you. Elon does the same thing I do as an entrepreneur. He goes to America. Americans give him $5 billion in tax money. And that's why the rich get richer, because taxes and debt make the rich richer. And that's what my rich dad taught me. I must understand taxes and debt, and that's not taught in schools.
Yeah, exactly.
True story.
So is this also why you have a strong focus, or you believe that there should be a strong focus, especially when it comes to, you know, financial education in schools? Is that the reason why?
You see, what they teach in schools is to save money, work hard, and get out of debt and invest in the stock market. That's very dangerous advice today, extremely dangerous advice. So that's why I speak out. You know, I love my banker, I love the stock market, but I'm very concerned about fellow citizens, you know, South African, American, South American. You know, I'm concerned because we are in this massive global financial crisis, and it's going to make the rich richer one more time.
Right.
But in America, the middle class is disappearing.
Well, we're very happy to have you here in South Africa. I mean, you're here for the Masters of Wealth. Tell us a little bit more about the event and what we can expect.
It's a fabulous event simply because there is many, many ways to go to financial heaven. You know, you don't have to just do it by saving money or this. So at Masters of Wealth, there's many different people with many different ideas on how you can get to financial heaven. And really that's what it is, especially for young people who want to be entrepreneurs, not employees today. So you come for new ideas. I'm not saying they're great ideas, but I continually search for new ideas because that's how you get ahead today. Old ideas, as you know, gone, you know.
Yeah, you have to be innovative from the get-go.
You have to have an open mind is the first thing.
All right.
You know?
All right, perfect. Robert, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Quickly tell us about your second book that people can look forward to. I mean, it is called, what is it called?
Second Chance.
Yeah.
It's about the global economic crisis. I think that makes it a good book. It's in pictures. But if I could plug somebody else's book,
No, sure.
I never do this. But this book here by R.W. Johnson, How Long Will South Africa Survive? Every South African should read this book because it's saying the same thing I'm saying in that book.
Yeah.
And it's crucial time for education. This man was, and I learned so much reading that book, and I recommend to every South African, before you read my book.
Sure.
I never do that before. I've never done that before, but South Africa really needs to kind of wake up and figure out where you're going.
That's
Yeah, I love that. Well, look at that. Some local authors as well, catching the attention of
He's a fantastic
Robert
author,
Kiyosaki.
by the way.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for joining us and just sharing a little bit of your knowledge. But you are going to be sharing a lot more knowledge at the Cape Town, in Cape Town, at the Masters of Wealth event that's taking place at the CTICC tomorrow in Cape Town. So you can catch Robert right there, sharing and learning from his wisdom. Robert, once again, madness in studio, as you can see.
I love this dog.
Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you
really
very much.
appreciate it. All right, now though, let's catch up with your news headlines this morning with Zoe.